This is your host, Gabriel Phoenix, and welcome to another action-packed day. As you know it, every time we start, play the clip!
Free to enter the wonderful world now.
All right, everybody, we got a special event for you today. That's right, I did say we got a special event for you today. We are actually going to have a really nice interview with one of the top Alliance. That's right, it is Invincible, and the Alliance leader is right here. Can you introduce yourself, the Dragon? Come on board.
Hello, everyone.
Well, there you go. Now, the Dragon, you're very famous around in these games. Everyone talks about you. I see in those Discord chats, they're just like, you know, if it's the Invincible, you know, everybody's doing, but the Invincible has to go over the challenge. You know, you guys are really famous, just like Ruthless. You two are actually on the top of the top. So, my question to you, as an Alliance leader, is tell me a little bit about yourself as an Alliance leader. What got you into being a leader in the first place? You know, what drove and what really made you the way you are today?
I mean, the reason I'm leader is simple. I mean, like I told some other people, I went into server 5, wanted to play with somebody, and decided to just start my own alliance, and that's how I became leader. We just started inviting people from our old game, so we just kept growing that way.
Okay, awesome. And you know, we sometimes here, you know, we get into that position. I played a lot of games where suddenly I got thrown into the Alliance leader. You know, they kind of just got burned out and they didn't want to do it. And you know, not everybody is made to be an Alliance leader, but you know what I always like to ask is, why did you choose the faction you did? You know, tell us a little bit more about that. Why are you in that faction, and what made you choose that faction? Especially with the new season. I mean, you had the old season where there was 6 factions, now you have 4 factions. So what made you choose those?
It was strategy based. We just wanted to get to PvP as fast as possible.
And what is the faction you have now? Sorry.
Egypt. We were going to go to Oriental, but we tried talking to another alliance about going through East Atlantis to get to West Atlantis so we could fight Ruthless, but they wanted to fight us, so we just decided to switch over to Egypt to get there without having to fight it. So it was mainly strategy based.
That's actually very interesting. So you did it, so pretty much you had a really good, strong position, and that's why I choose Egypt, because over in my server 9, we wanted to choose the best. You know, I played in Babylon, and I was thinking about rather doing Vikings or even Egypt, and then I looked at the position of Egypt, and it really is a strong point. You got Oriental right next door, you got the West Atlantis up there. You know, let's pull up the map here so everybody can see the whole map. And you know, and East Atlantic is not very hard to get. Yes, you do have a chance to get into Olympus, but when you really think about Olympus, it's like more like a far game, right? It's like you're trying to get past everything else to be able to get there.
Yeah, and honestly, we don't really like corners. We just wanted to fight, and we didn't get much fighting in server 5 season 1.
Okay.
So we went into the season just wanting a straight out fight from the start, and that's pretty much what we've been doing.
Oh, you hear that, warrior chat? You hear that, people? Man, they're talking about doing just quickly get in there, get into that brawl. Oh man, gotta love it. That nice valor. Gotta get into that fight. Now, before we continue on the question, I'm gonna give out a simple gift code. This is a simple gift code. I know a lot of people are here for the gold. If you're here for the gold, please put your Discord ID in the chat, I will be able to send you your 200 gold. And I do have it. They have it here with me. We are more than excited to get you your 200 gold, like I said. And we're also going to do a raffle. So again, like I said, please do get in here, send your ID through the chat, and I am gonna make sure that you get your 200 gold. Or if you don't feel comfortable doing the chat, just make sure to say hi in the YouTube and send me a message on Discord from my username, which is Gabriel Phoenix #7335. All right, so let's go on to the next question. I'm gonna take off the gift code right here. And the next question will be, tell us some more about your all-time #1 hero in the game and why. What is your favorite all-time hero in this game?
Zia.
Okay, and why?
He's easily my favorite one. He can be used in many teams and make it a good PvP team.
Okay. So he make it a good PvP team. Is there a certain build that you like? What kind of skills do you like to put on him?
Currently in Season 2, the ideal build is a Zooch Shields team, and you would run Supreme Protection and Persian Immortals on him.
Okay. That's actually really good. So you build him a little bit more tanky, is that correct?
Yeah. You make a tanky team.
Awesome. All right, we got you, Annie. Hey, welcome. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm gonna put your name right now in one of the viewers here. Let me get your Discord name. I have it here actually already, so I'm gonna be able to link that up, and that's Umer Bomber. So let me put that, and then we'll continue on with that. And then boom. And by the way, guys, I will be sending the gold, not immediately. We're going to be waiting for the raffle, and I'm going to be sending the gold individually, one by one. That way, it doesn't take up all the time in the stream and also the questions. I will be throwing out gift codes, like I said, out there. We're going to be still doing regular gift codes, but I have gold gift codes to the people in chat who are actually taking a part. We're going to be doing this, and it's going to be 100% wonderful, people. We just have a really good show today. Now, back to the questions that I was going to be asking, but before that, let me get in another gift code. I know people, you guys love getting all those free stuffs, and we're going to make sure everybody here is going to enjoy themselves, including the people out there. So let me slap on here. Get you guys all taken care of. Bam! There you go. That's the gift code, and I'm gonna ask the next question. All right, the next question I have is, what is your favorite team comp, and what type of class? Do you like using spears, shields? Do you like using bows? For me personally, I love using shields and spears, but I love spear class. They're my favorite. So what is your favorite type of team comp, and what is the type of class that you like to use the most?
My favorite team comp is a Zooch, Zia, and Zhang build. Shields Season 2 team. Easily one of the best teams to have. Very tanky, can pretty much defeat many teams.
Ooh.
So, but for me, I don't have that team, sadly. So, I run a Spears, Hades, Athena, and Pandora team that's pretty good.
Ooh, that sounds good. I've been trying to do the best I can on the trying to get Pandora. I hear she is so broken. What is a good build that you like on your Pandora?
Truthfully, I don't like her.
No, you don't like her? Okay, so why?
No,
what is the main thing that you don't like about her?
She just dies too quickly. It's just the only thing I have to work for, that team right now. But, she just, in PvP she dies quickly. PvE she's okay because of the heal. you have to really hope for her main skill to go off in order to do Easter.
Oh, awesome, awesome. And you know, I know how that is. It's true. It's one of the main reasons why I put Gilgamesh as my chief, because he's so tanky. I know not a lot of people like Gilgamesh. You know, I know he's not the best character. He's just my favorite. You know what I mean? So when it comes to that, right? When it comes to that. And by the way, welcome Joey, welcome Alvin. Like I said before, everybody, please post your Discord IDs in the chat. I will be giving out the gold gift codes to you guys individually, and you guys will be getting regular gift codes, so it's double the trouble. Awesome. Let me do this for you, Joey. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming on board and joining us. We got tons, and by the way, we are doing a 1,000 gold, the 1,000 gold raffle at the end of this stream. And hey Ty, thank you for coming up. Ty Bell, it's awesome to have all you guys in here. Like I said, if you want the 200 gold, it is required to have Discord. You need to be able to be part of the Rise of Warlord. Hey, how you doing there, Xenoid? Boom! So, one of the things that I always tell people, and before we continue on with your question, let me throw out another gift code out there. These are the regular gift codes. They're not the gold gift codes, so I hope you guys are going to join this. Sometimes they're free silver. Sometimes they're all things. Hey, Jigsaw, welcome in. Man, you guys are coming in, and we got tons of more questions. You know, we're here, like I said, with the Alliance leader, the Dragon, and he's given us his whole entire perspective of the game. It's really valuable. They are one of the few teams that actually conquered Pantheon. Sorry, not Pantheon. Pantheon. That's not right. So here comes another gift code, guys. Boom, get them while it's hot. We got plenty of gift codes to give around. So, and it is, the gift code today is 100 gold and 15,000 silver. So that means you're going to get 300 gold today. Boom. So that is really good. That is really good, people. Now, let's go on to the next question. The next question would be, tell us what you look for in your members. Like, what is the thing that you look for in a new member to take part in your alliance? And what are the things that you look for in your current members to go forward?
Well, we really want to see our members be dedicated to the war. We like PvP players. Granted, right now we do have a lot of inactive players. There's nothing we can really do about that, but we do love the players that we do have that constantly fight. That's what we really look for, is just players who wants to enjoy the fighting of the game. We don't like farmers, but if you fight, then you're definitely a good fit for us.
Awesome, awesome. Like I said, you guys have that warrior spirit. You're not afraid of battle. I can just picture you guys all like lined up with like war paint all over your faces, the blood of your victims all over you, and you're still going in there. Man, gotta love it, I'm telling you folks. That's what it's all about. That's what's great about these army builder games, these war games that you're going out there. You gotta take part. Yes, some alliances, they love, you know, doing the city conquering, and other alliances love the good old-fashioned bloodshed. That's what you gotta say. All right, so let's give out another regular gift code out there, so that way everybody has a chance to earn that. Like I said, we have tons of gift codes to give out. For the 200 gold, I do need your Discord ID. I will send that directly to you. But there is regular gift codes that we have 10 of them. That is 100 gold and 15,000 silver. We are very short of them, but we do have more gift codes that are going to be different. So I hope you folks stay around for that. It's going to be a great thing. Okay, how do I have so many legendaries? I can't tell you. I don't have this many legendaries. This is the banner. Oh, thank you so much, Joey, for subscribing. That is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the support. I really do. All right, let me put in another gift code in there. Bum, bum, bum. I think we are on.
I see you out there, Joey.
Oh, see, Joey, he's giving out a call out right there. All right, we have this gift code next. Boom, boom, boom. All right, everybody. Here you go. Remember, get them while it's hot. First come, first serve when it comes to these gift codes. That's how I do it in the channel. We always give the gift codes every single day. Everybody has a win. And yes, only one person can actually use the same gift code on this slot. We designed that so everybody has a chance to actually get a gift code. So we're really like that. Oh, thank you so much for the compliment. Let's go on to the next question. All right, the next question is this. Tell us why you choose the name of your alliance. Why the Invincibles? Now, I know it's not about that Disney movie. Now, tell us, why did you choose the Invincible?
Like I said, we mainly look for PvP players, and the ultimate goal that I see for us is to eventually be invincible. Like, we want to be the best group that there is in PvP. I want to see it to where people can't even touch us. So, I mean, that's mainly the reason why the name Invincible. So.
Well, look at that. I'm talking about, those are bold words. This guy, I'm telling you, check on the iron chains on this guy, man. I'm telling you what, he's saying he wants to be the best of the best where he's untouchable. And I believe it, man. You guys have accomplished so much in the game. You know, you're, like I said, you're only one of the 2 teams that have ever conquered Pantheon. That is something that you definitely got to be proud of. You know, if that's not close to Invincible, I don't know what is, because that right there is a beast of the challenge. And for people who don't know what it actually requires to get that particular one, let's go see what Pantheon looks like really quick. Let's get in here to Olympus. Snap it on right there. Bam! Talking about 72 garrisons. 72 garrison. Hey, John, don't worry. You let me know. I got your Discord already. A Discord already, so we're able to put you on that list. And like I said, folks, just post your Discord ID. I'll put you on the list for the raffle, and I will send you actually all of the gift codes for the gold, for the 200 gold directly. So back into what I was saying about the Pantheon. It is 72, and look at that, it is 60,000. 60,000. Can I feel it? It's per garrison. That right there, my friend, is not an easy challenge. And you got the city garrison on 9,600, so your siege units have to be cream of the crop, top of the line, ready to action pack. Let me tell you that. That's something that is a beast. And even when you get past all that, look at that HP. 640,000 HP. So this is why we're interviewing this man of high status, because he and his alliance has accomplished this. And tomorrow we will be doing Ruthless. They're going to be telling us their story, because they also have accomplished that feat, because it is an amazing challenge. Let me tell you, that right there is not an easy task to do. Now let's go on.
A lot tougher too in season 1.
Yeah.
They made it easier now. It used to be 90,000 garrison troops by, like, I think it was 64, give or take. And then I think the city garrison was like 12,000.
Oh.
So it was definitely a lot tougher and stressful for us, because we had to do it on a small timeline. I think we took all capitals within 1.5 weeks, starting from Cairo all the way to Pantheon. And it was tough. It was a tough stretch.
Whew. I can only imagine. Man, even level 8 games in early games, because me and my alliance and Yurik is my alliance, and we're on server 9. We had a really, really tough time even taking out Cairo. It took a couple of days, but we were able to do it. We were even talking about, like, man, to able to do Pantheon, we really have to capture the whole server and really take forward into that. I'm telling you folks, it is something to really be amazed of. And by the way, Jane Kang, I got your Discord ID. Like I said, towards the end, I will be sending everybody's gold as well as doing the raffle for that. And we will be able to do, like I said, just post your Discord ID in the chat and I'll be able to give you your 200 gold soon enough. And we're going to be able to do in the raffle because each time somebody gives me their Discord, I put it on a list and we're going to do a magical raffle. I'm telling you that. It's going to be something very special, everybody. Very, very special. Boom. So let's go on to, well, here's the gift code right there I put up really quick. I'm gonna put up another one because I want to be able to get this so everybody being able to receive their magic. I'm telling you, it's magic when you're able to get some free stuff, able to get some stuff that will help you with your game. And you know, it's just great. It just shows you that the company is really trying to get the people going, get the new players going in. We have to definitely this season try to get that Pantheon. And here you go, folks. Here's another gift code. Take it while it's there. Like I said, first serve, first gets it. All right, here you go. Let's go on to the next question. Now, how long have you played this game?
Since the start of server 2.
Okay.
So, probably been 3 months, 4 months, give or take. I've lost track of time.
3 or 4 months. That's great right there. So we can kind of say you are a veteran. Of course, you are a veteran, man. Right now, you deserve more than a veteran. You're an expert. Can I say that? Can I tell you you're an expert?
I wouldn't. I'm definitely not an expert. I'm still learning. So is so many people. I really don't want to be classified as an expert.
Well, let me tell you what, your humbleness is well appreciated. Not only is he humble, people, but man, this guy is a true warrior to heart. Man, let's get an applaud for that guy. He's going up well. He's going up well. I'm telling you, folks. I'm telling you, it takes really something to be a leader. You gotta be able to guide those people, and you gotta be able to guide your members and be able to do all that what you can. Only expert is the all-knowing God. Oh, that's right. And if oh, he's so good. Preach it, Joey. Preach it. Oh, let me tell you.
Talked about a player.
Yep. Oh, there's a player called All-Knowing God.
The old great commander of Invincible.
Oh, wow. So tell us, well, this will be an extra question in there. So tell us about him. He used to be, so you took over for him, correct?
No. He was just the commander.
Oh, so he was just a commander. Okay. So, but he really did it. He really helped you guys, and he was really a big part that his name lives on in legend in the Invincible halls. Is that correct?
Yeah. Give or take.
Give or take. All right, let's see here. Boom. I'm gonna see what code I'm on right now. I'm gonna give another gift code. Let's see. Oh, yep, got it right here. All right, folks, I hope you're ready for this. We're gonna go like that. Bam! There you go. There you go. There's the gift code. Get them while they're hot. Like I said, first come, first serve. Oh, we got another one. JT, I got you. Copying your name and putting you on the raffle. Here you go. You're on the raffle now. All right. Let's go on to the next question, folks. Let's go on with the next question. So, what is your favorite part of this game? Tell us, what is your favorite, well, I should say, what is your favorite part of Season 1 when you played, and now what is your favorite part about Season 2? Because the game has evolved and changed so much. It really is a brand new game, I can say that.
I mean, it just depends. Server 5, Season 1 it was mainly a farming season, except for fighting James. That's about it for us. But on server 2, it was constant fighting, and that's what I enjoyed the most. And that's pretty much my favorite aspect of the game, is just the PvP, because that's what ultimately builds the game. That's why people come and play, and that's why people spend money on the game, is because they want to be the best, they want to be competitive. And
Yeah.
this game just brings out that aspect.
And I tell you what, it is true. PvP does bring a great aspect to it. And you know, my favorite part is, you know, getting together with the Alliance, and you got to be better. Getting together Alliance, planning when you're going to capture certain points. Hey group, welcome in. Let me add your name. I already have your Discord. Let's see here. I already have your Discord here. And it's true. When you team up and you're able to take on, you know, great challenges, not only cities, but PvP, and you're facing enemies, like M&Ms, you know what I'm talking about? When you're facing enemies that are way stronger than you, and you plan together as a whole alliance how to exhaust them, how to lower their morale, and, you know, really take advantage of that right there, and you're able to beat them, and the first time you'll be like, yeah, and then you conquer that land. You know what I mean, the dragon, right? You know that feeling, like somebody's stronger than you, but you group up together, able to defeat them, and you guys are like pushing right in, right?
Well, I mean, Season 2, it's not that we're stronger than Ruthless. They're a really good group, and I have a ton of respect for them. They fought tooth and nail, and they're continuing to fight, and they're an amazing group, and no one, not even us, can say that we've beat them, because honestly, it's still going on, and they're a good group. So, I mean, the only time I could say that is Season 1, Server 5, but I mean, we didn't really have that many enemies.
Yep, and I'm telling you what, and I know exactly what you mean too. You know, the respect of having somebody who you fight, like we fight Thunder a lot, and we have the Vikings, and you know, I respect those guys a lot. First Legion, and we have Thunder who plays the Orientals. They do a really great job as well, and you know, like I said, the respect you have for Ruthless, because that's pretty much your rival, right? Can we say that? Can we say that they are your rival, like your arch enemy?
No, not really. I mean, there's a lot of discontent with them between a lot of players and players. But I mean, they're a PvP alliance. They like PvP, so I mean, so do we.
Well,
right now, I mean, like, the only thing going on between us is like a huge war, but they like to claim that it was a 3v1 that I orchestrated, which I wish I could say I did, but honestly I didn't. And it's just been a favorable matchup against them. And even then, they're still fighting tooth and nails and still trying to win the server. So, I mean, I guess you could call them arch enemies, but I don't know.
Well, you know, I love that where you're saying, you know, you can say I kind of I'm the mastermind, but not really, you know. I might have stirred the pot, but I was not the one who was keep on stirring, you know. Saying stuff like that is really great. And by the way, Alvin, I did get you. You are on the list for the raffle as well. And for the people who just joined in, just throw in your Discord ID in the chat. I'll put you on the raffle, as well send you your 200 gift code, 200 gold gift code by the end of the stream. Everybody will be able to get theirs. You know, we're really excited for that. The company has sponsored this interview. They have given up a lot of gift codes, as well as given us additional stuff for each viewer to get individually. We do have the raffle, which is sponsored by Rise of Warlord. So we got to thank them. They've been a great job in sponsoring us. All right, here's the last here's the last public Discord. Here's the last public gift code. Here's the last one that we're gonna give out here for today. We do have more tomorrow. We might give out more. I might go up ahead and do that. But right now, this is gonna be the last one for right now until we go further on. And then I will be giving out more gift codes soon. Just stay in tune. So we're gonna go into the next question right now. What is your best memory or moment you had in the game? Like, what is the one memory and one event that you remember the most that really affected you here and wanted you to go forward in the game, that was like, man, this is what the game's about. This is what I love it. Hey, kitty cat, I gotta put your name on the Discord. Sorry about that. You can keep on going, Dragon.
Well, I mean, the past few days, we broke into Olympus and we set up on Temple of Hades.
Ooh,
and
okay.
our goal going into it was securing Olympus, and we were able to take Hades, and then we hurried up and moved across the map to Temple of Athena and took it in the same day. And that moment right there is probably one of my favorite moments because, I mean, a lot of people showed up to a time where it's like 2 a.m. in the morning for them, and they all fought till the bitter end to take that gate. And because we took that gate, we were able to secure both gates. So I mean, that's easily one of my favorite moments so far this season.
Oh, so you really did lock them out. I mean, did you guys pretty much isolated Olympus, and you're like, hey, you know what? We're here. This is ours. You guys stay on your side of the map. We have our side of the map. If you want some, come and get some.
Yeah, pretty much, what we wanted to do was what they did to us in season 1 of server 2. We wanted to lock down those gates and just show them how hard it is to break a gate. And now we have the opportunity to do that. And it feels good, but I mean, I do know that they're not going to give up, and it's going to be a nice battle for the next few weeks or even months, depending upon when our next season is.
Well, I know next season is actually going to be very interesting. We were actually talking about that in our server. We don't know if they're going to just give you guys season 3 with the top 8 servers and then do 9 and the rest as season 2 and just keep it like as pretty much 2 sections, and then maybe start a third one where they're doing season 1 again. So that's something that is going to look forward. So what is your thoughts on that going forward into it? And by the way, how do you love season 2? That's an additional question I know I didn't have, but how do you like it? You know, I didn't get to have it because I started from 8 and I went directly into 9, so I decided to wait on season 2 and just, you know, enjoy my season 1 again with a brand new players. But how do you like it?
It's stressful. It's dramatic. I mean, you can look in live chat right now. Both parties are going at each other, and I mean, it's a fun war. It was a stalemate over there near Poseida for about 2 weeks, I think it was. Mm-hmm. And we were finally able to break through when they attempted a gate. And it's just been war from the very beginning. And I mean, I can't say that enough. It's just been fun.
It's that kind of way of saying that love-hate relationship when you're in that abusive relationship.
If it wasn't for them, then it would be a boring season. They just don't give up and they keep fighting, and I like that. And I mean, it's the same thing from our guys. We might not have the activity, but I mean, every single person shows up when they're needed, where they're needed, and they constant. And it's been fun.
Yeah, I see that, Groot, that you're saying you love the Asamiatic players. I know. It's sleep. If you're here and you're playing hardcore, sleep is just a thing of imagination. You sleep with eyes open and your phone in your face like this. That's how you sleep. I remember, I'm gonna share this story real quick. I was sleeping and then I had a nightmare that Thunder was actually taking our land. And when I woke up like at 4 o'clock in the morning or something like this. And then they were taking our land. I woke up and Issam, I think it's Issam or Isim, they were coming through. They were taking our land, and I was like, "What is this?" I had to send all my forces there. I only had like 4 hours of sleep, and I was like rubbing my eye, and I'm like, "Guys, defend, mobilize, mobilize, mobilize." I can definitely relate with all the stressfulness that's just been. Hi there, Mash. I got you. You're in the raffle. What were you gonna say, Dragon?
Wait, what?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I heard a little thing. All right, so let's go on to the next question. All right, what is the one thing you would like to change or improve in the game? What is the one thing that you would like to make better or to improve on?
I would like for the devs to bring in a translation. We definitely need a translator. Everything needs to be translated. It's horrible. They need to go global and bring in more players, because at this point, I think there's probably 500, 600 active players throughout the servers, and that's not good. So they need to figure that out. They need to work on bugs big time, because it's just breaking the game.
Oh wow. Oh wow, oh wow. And I agree. I do definitely agree. It would be nice to get because I know in other games like Lord of the Rings, even in I think Rise of Kingdom and some other city builder games, army builder games, where when the chat is there, there's like a little arrow thing that spirals. You click on that and it shows, it will automatically convert what they're speaking into English on my end. It doesn't matter if they're Greek or if they're from Middle East or even Asia. Rise of Empire, they have that little feature, and it does help a lot for communication, and it does get the players more together and able to get in there. You know, for me, one of the biggest things that I would like to improve or change is morale. Me and my alliance, we have this love-hate relationship with morale. We believe honestly it kind of hurts the game a little bit, because when you do travel, let's say if you have to travel far away to a distance and you're on your border, the time you get there, if you didn't mobilize or if you're too far, you're automatically going to lose a battle, and you can't really defend, you know, in that position. Where, like, for us, we believe it should be like per battle, like every time you battle, morale goes down, or even make morale like faster recovery, like at least be half the time that it is, or at least about 25% less. Those are the things that we believe. What do you think about that?
I disagree. I think morale is a excellent feature to the game. It brings a bit of realism to the game, because the further you are in enemy lines, then the less morale you're gonna have.
Okay.
It's just a fact. I think they did an excellent job on it, because over in late game you could pretty much disregard morale. You could fight at 80 morale and still win, 70 and still win.
Yep.
But I want to address something in live chat. No, it wasn't a 3v1. Like I've done said 3-4 times, it was 100v1, and we all know that. So it's whatever. Just let it go.
I'll tell you, you know, that's why we're having this interview and I'm reading live chat and I'm just seeing arrows, spears, swords flying in the air. People are just attacking each other. I love it. I love the aggressiveness and I love the pure love-hate relationship you guys have there, because it's like one moment you guys are attacking and the next moment you're complimenting each other. It's just beautiful.
Hey, I didn't say that it was a 3v1. I said a 100v1. There's a difference.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, all right, let's move on to the next question here. What hero would you like to see in the game in the future? I mean, like, what type of hero, what is your favorite hero that's not in the game that you wish that would be in there?
I wish they would add a Oriental hero called Lubu. I would love to see Lubu in the game.
You know what? I thought about that when I first saw this game. I was like, is Lubu here?
Yeah, it would be nice.
Are you a Dynasty Warrior fan? Is that it?
I am. I love Dynasty Warriors. I like to play Rise of Three Kingdoms and all that. So yeah.
Oh, nice. We were actually talking about this yesterday about what hero that we would like. We were like talking about maybe they should add some more biblical heroes like Goliath or King David or Solomon. You know, stuff like that would be really cool too, because you got the Egypt factor already in there and you got the Babylon factor. It only makes sense that you would add like the traditional Old Testament heroes because they actually are part of the same timeline, and it would be cool to actually have like King Solomon or King David or even Goliath in there. That would be really cool to have a giant guy there fighting on that area. That would be amazing. So,
but ultimately, I just think they need to bring in more players so they can even do that. Because I mean, if we don't have players, then we can't add new heroes and new skills because they're not getting money.
Yeah, that's true.
Except for some players, I won't call them out, but we all know who they are.
Yeah. Well, I could definitely tell you this. Server 9, very successful. People are throwing money in there left and right, and we are making that server hopping. It is the brand new server. It's actually one of the servers that started when Season 2 started, and I'm telling you there, the money is flying. I'm spending money. We have a lot of whales spending money. It is something that it is going really well, and I can't wait to see. Well, you know, we're doing the best we can to bring more new players. You know, it's one of the reasons why we're doing it here. But in Season 2, I think you guys, by making the map shorter and stuff, I think in the beginning, if I remember everybody was worried about Season 2 and about how it's going to be so much of a mess. Did you find that to be untrue? Did you find that to be that it was a lot more easier with the map reductions?
No. Honestly, we had different plans before they changed the map. We was gonna drop in Babylon, right next to Vikings, where Ruthless were, and we was just gonna gun early on. Gotta beat them early in the game. But then it changed, and we went to Egypt, and early game it was cool.
Okay. Yeah, you know, I used to be part of Babylon too, and I switched to Egypt as well. I did the same move as you guys. Yeah, I do like the map. It's just, I will have to say this: Greece, when it comes to the easier access, Greece has such a big advantage because literally they're right next to an Olympic gate. I mean, I would like to see a little bit more spread out, and I think West Atlantic is really big. I think the map itself is just so long, and it's really it's not really needed because you just have, if you're focusing on your main target and your seasonal goals, half the map of Atlantis you don't even need to capture. You can just leave it alone. I think East Atlantic is amazing. I think the way how East Atlantic is played out, it has a lot of battles. We're seeing that in our server, like it's clash after clash because elongated wise, it's easier to get to one side to the other side, and you're able to clash in there. Unlike where West Atlantic, it's too long. I think they should have did West Atlantic very similar to East. But how do you feel about that? What do you see in what map size that you're seeing most actions?
I wish that the Olympus gates were positioned differently.
Yeah. I feel the same way.
Starting in Egypt, we're far away from it, and we started fighting at like Poseidon. And without a good pathing team, you probably couldn't get to Olympus gates within like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And in season 1, that can make a big difference because, like season 1 gates, they're much easier. But season 2, it's not that big of a deal. But there's still a strategic advantage to starting in Vikings and Greeks.
Oh yeah.
Because you're right there by those gates and you can start to secure them.
Yeah.
And I think that those gates need to be repositioned and it should be in an equal spot.
100% agree with you. The reason why we, as in Uric, the main reason how we got into the Olympic Gates ourselves is because we formed an alliance with First Legion, and we literally had somebody drop out of our alliance to jump into their alliance, so we can literally jump and teleport all the way up, because I was building a road and it was taking a week. Let's look at the map here. It was taking literally a week to go from here, and then trying to get even to Fadnir was impossible. Just look how close those are. So I definitely agree with you. It's really hard to get from Egypt's side. Really hard to get in there. I mean, people can debate that Egypt, you have better farming and you don't have as much mountains, because it's true. Like, you can get around Egypt pretty quickly and pretty fast and get a lot of stuff done quickly. But as far as goals, it's not as easy to travel. And I gotta complain a little bit about Oriental's south border map. There's so much docks there. I don't know if you've seen that too. In Oriental, the south of the map, it's just so many docks. Like, just to get anywhere, you have to get into a dock.
Yeah, pretty much. It definitely needs a fix. They need to go in and redo the map and reposition things, in my opinion. I think for season 3, they need to make the map bigger. I don't think it's very sustainable being.
It's rather they need to make the map bigger or make it more balanced. Maybe what they could do is probably move Olympus more down south and make Olympus bigger as a map, and reduce the size of West Atlantis and East Atlantis, where kind of like all 4 gates are close to each border. That way Olympus is dead center, is right in the dead center. And that way West Atlantis and East Atlantis will be more for resources and getting additional points for seasons. I think that's what they really wanted it, because even in the story mode, it talks about the lands of bountiful golds and how beautiful it is, and it's so overflowing with resources. So yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, I think the size are fine. Especially with so many players starting in the beginning regions, you definitely need a good sized middle region so people can form, and then you're meeting opposite alliances in that region that you're either going to fight or they're going to join you. So
Exactly.
you can pretty much path to like strategic points and utilize them. But I mean, I think they're fine. They should fix the gates. That's all I'm saying. The gates need to be fixed.
Yeah, definitely agree with you on that. Now, what do you expect in this game? Well, how do you expect this game to be like in the future? Where do you see this game? Do you see it all being like one server? If we get like a good boost of players, is it going to be something that's really great?
Well, I mean, eventually all servers are going to be in one season together. At this point though, I don't want devs to punish me, but I don't see a bright future for the game because there's so many things that need to be fixed. The beginning of the game, devs seemed like they cared a lot, but recently they just, I don't know, like, it took me almost 3 weeks just to get a reply. Yeah, I just think they need to fix things and then figure out the problem that they're having with new players. They need to raise their retention rate and keep players long term because it's currently not sustainable.
Okay, and what do you think is the best method? Do you think they should do some marketing? Do you think that I gotta let you know, definitely these videos that they help in sponsoring for more live content, that's been helping me on my channel. Like a lot of my players come from, a lot of my viewers come from Lord of the Rings, Rise to War, and they're interested in jumping now into Rise of Warlord just because, you know, they're very similar games. So what do you think would be definitely most helpful to them to get some new players into the game?
Well, I'm gonna point this out. NetEase with Lord of the Rings, they currently have 80 full servers within 36 hours of the game starting. And what they do is they don't open a new server until it's filled up. It's written in their code. They don't open a new server. And I think that's a problem with Rise of Warlords. They're opening servers every week. They're not marketing the game properly. Like we found a fake ad on Instagram. I don't remember who did, but somebody did, and it was horrible. They really need to fix that, and I think they need to, if they can fix their marketing problem, I believe we can get more players in, but they have to do that first.
Okay, no, definitely. I can definitely agree with the servers. There is a lot of servers that came out in the beginning. I don't know if they're releasing any more. At like, what number are we in servers? Do you know?
I think we're at 15. I'm not sure.
15. Yeah, that's a lot of servers. I thought we were still at 13 or 12, but I've been so busy conquering cities, you know?
And I mean, I have a friend on server 10, and she told me that they only have 50 active players there. Like, that's not sustainable. How are they going to take Pantheon? They can't.
That's
you
true.
gotta have at least 200 active players, give or take, in order to be a legitimate force in future seasons. And right now, like, these new servers, it's not looking good for them.
Yeah. I mean, server 9 we're a little bit good, and kind of like server 10. I heard the same thing. Server 10 they're kind of suffering with the active players. I mean, server 9 we're fine. We do have the players. We're doing great and everything. All right, Yanni, have a good one. But we had a plan. That's what made, I think that what made server 9 so successful is that we had a plan from the get-go, and we were very communicative with First Legion. I think I think I also made a couple of enemies too, with Thunder and Purgatory. Kind of like lit a fire on them and got them riled up. But that's what the big part about, you know, doing these type of games is the role playing, making them, you know, kind of get up there. You know, I was kind of by it. You know, I believe you shouldn't curse or anything like that, but, you know, kind of have a little bit of fun with it. But definitely, I agree with you. If you can't have enough players, especially taking out a level 8, you would, well, 50 players, you're going to have to do, I think, a siege at level 8 about 3 days in a row, or maybe 2.5 days in a row just to get it taken down. Yeah.
Yeah, see, it's not sustainable. I mean, you got to have more players. Ultimately, with the new servers, with how many actives they have, they just won't compete against the current season 2. It's not possible for them.
Yeah.
So they really need to figure out a way to fix that, and it begins with their marketing strategy. If they can fix that, then I mean, potentially it'll bring in more players, fill up the servers, and then they need to stop releasing servers every week. It needs to be released when the previous one is full.
Mm-hmm.
If we can't do that, then that server will never have enough actives to be competitive in future seasons. It's just not possible. Like server 10, 58 actives. They're not going to be able to take Pantheon, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's just going to be way too hard for them. For level 8s, I think they're taken 2 times. They have to siege it 2 times in order to take it. And
Yep.
I just don't think that they can be competitive in season 2 as their own group. It's just going to be too hard for them.
Yeah, they're gonna have to consolidate these servers. Like, see, that's why I say I don't see us joining you guys on season 3. Season 4, I can see us joining you guys, but on season 2, we're gonna have to be separate because, I mean, once they condense, like it would probably be 9 to 13, or now I guess it's 15. Once they condense that into one server, you're gonna have a lot of good activity. I mean, server 9 alone, we're pretty active. We still, I think, have about 250 players on the server, maybe a little bit more than that. And we constantly do get new server because of, you know, I'm constantly live streaming on that. But, and don't get me wrong, for Rise of the Warlord, we love the game. We absolutely love the game. We want the best possible future for the game. I think everybody on the channel can say this. This game is an amazing. I'm addicted to this game. Of course, you're addicted to the game. We wouldn't have played this game as long as we did. Or put the time and money. Can I say I'm right? It's a great game. I just think when it comes to getting the new player marketing, it could be a little bit better. But you know what? We're going to try to do our best. We're going to try to bring on the people. But I definitely agree. Stop releasing new servers on that. You know, try to get everybody in there and really do it. Hey crazy, what is your Discord name? Because that way I can send you 200 gold. I forgot your Discord name. That way we can be able to get you out there.
They also need to do better events, like other than like the beginning events and servers, you don't get anything after that. They should do events catering to like PvP or city occupations, other stuff like that. But I just think that they're not doing a good job doing events. Even social events like, hey, recruit somebody to Discord. I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, most people right now are just constantly jumping to new servers. They're not getting new players to do that.
So do you feel like they should have bi-weekly or monthly event? Weekly, for a game like this, weekly events are a little bit hard to maintain because it does take some time to move from map to map. Like, what kind of scheduling do you think, if they were to release events, would you want to do bi-weekly, blah 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 blah, or sorry, bi-weekly or even monthly events?
It depends. If it's a like city occupation event, maybe do two weeks, maybe a month. Like a PvP event, why not do 1 week? Most exploits in a week, then you get a prize, stuff like that. It depends on what type of event, and I would like to see them do better at that. I don't want to see events to where we have to spend, like the current event. They said if you spend up to $5,000, then you can get this. I think that's ridiculous. Why not?
Is it up to 5,000? I thought it was 500.
Well, it goes up. They have different tiers. Like $1,000, you get a Fenrir. Up from there, it keeps going on. But I think it's stupid, and I think they need to do a better job at that. And that could be a way for them to keep players from leaving.
True. And I really do like the beginning events. You know, getting a free getting a free Ashtar was a good way of promoting that too, when you do the 30 logins, as well as when you did the, what was it called, God of War. I think that's what's the name, or where you had to do the rank system. You know, I think more events, more monthly events on the rank system to push players to become better and to really compete each other. I think that kind of event would push the server even more active, because what you're going to be getting is the top 3 alliance and the top, probably the top 3 players are constantly going to battle it out, try to steal each other lands, try to like sabotage each other. I think that right there would be good. Just give out gold, of course. You know, that right there would be amazing. I did like the capturing event where I think was it called God of War or something like, or Struggle Alliance or something? I forgot what it was called.
I think they had one called Matchless.
Matchless was when you're a rank, your personal rank, I believe, and you had to capture a level 8 LAN table to qualify. I think that's what it was.
I don't remember all of them, honestly. But we haven't seen any of that in season 2. We did early season, but ever since then we haven't. And I believe that's a way to keep players going. And if they can cater the events to where it'll help free-to-play players, then that would make it more free-to-play friendly, and more players would stay. Because ultimately, only a small percentage of players are pay to win.
Yeah, it's true. And the game is actually it's pretty balanced. It's not that unfair either. The game is pretty balanced. I gotta admit, Rise of Warlord is more balanced as far as whales to free-to-play players when it comes to advantage than most games I have played. I'm not gonna say one 40k loss of Crusade. Oh, sorry, I had a little cough there. But there is a lot of great ideas that we can do. I mean, even having the Capture City event come out as a bi-weekly, you know, try to capture 5 cities, even on a server that's, you know, most of the cities are captured. Can you imagine other alliances invading your like land just to beat you in that event? That is like something like you want to get the players really interacting. You want to get the hatred built up. You want to get like that you know, going out there. Hey, the top 3 alliance, well, number 4, they just started recruiting more people. Guess what? They're gonna beat number 3, and then they're gonna be battling back and forth. I think that's what really gets people really good, and they have a system for that too. The influence system is very easy to fluctuate, because if you steal another person's city or land, it hurts. I mean, we were talking about Thunder taking our gates on our border. Man, we must have lost like 12,000 influence, and we got down to 2nd place because First Legion just beat us on that. But we're back, of course. We're back on 1st place, of course. We had to make up for that. But I think to like insinuate and to spark everybody's heart and get them more fighting and get them more interacting and getting that loyalty for your alliance or your faction, I think that's the biggest point. What do you think?
Yeah. Just a single level 5 land. I mean, that's like 31,000. I think it's 31,000 resource income per day that you can take off of an enemy, and in the long run, that hurts somebody in war. But like, I want to see the developers come out and like Discord event. I want to see them asking us questions and saying, hey, what do you want to see? Or give us insights on what's coming, and do like ask me anything events. And I want answers, and I feel like they should start connecting to the player base again. And if they can do that, then I can see a good future coming. And there's just so much stuff they have to work on.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely agree with the advertising and definitely releasing more, at least monthly events, or at least bi-weekly and monthly event. I don't think weekly events are going to be that popular. They may be too hard to catch up. If they want to do weekly events, recharge events would probably be the weekly event. Like if you spend X amount of money, you get something. That would probably be the weekly events, like what most games do. That's like that is a basic business practice anyways, but definitely bi-weekly and monthly events I definitely think will work perfectly for a game like this, 100%. So what we're gonna do right now, folks, I'm gonna ask everybody to please, whoever did not post their Discord ID, please post your Discord ID. I'm gonna start doing the raffle. We have right now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. That's for the raffle. So if you haven't posted your Discord yet ID, please post it now before we do the raffle. I'm gonna give everybody about 2 minutes for that. Okay, we got another one here. Okay, all right, we got more people here. 2 more people into the raffle. Another person into the raffle. Okay, we got another one right here. Of course, we got there. Let me do this for you, John. Let me put your Discord ID here and making sure. Black man loves chicken. Hashtag 117. You know, that's one of the people there. And by the way, Dragon, I'd like to say thank you for coming on our channel and doing the interview. You know, it's really kind of you to take the time and do this interview with us. We really appreciate your time and efforts and just taking it apart. You know, can everybody, we can say in the chat, thank you for joining us. Can we give a big round of applause for the Dragon, the leader of the Invincible? You know, you answer all the questions. Man, I'm having so much fun talking with you. You know, like I said, you guys are more than welcome to always come back. Tomorrow we are going to be doing Ruthless interview, so look forward to that, and we will be giving more gold as well as doing a a raffle as well for 1,000. So please come on tomorrow as well, and you will get another chance at winning 1,000 gold. Like we talked about a lot of subjects, and it's just been it's been amazing, folks. Really has. Okay, so the timer's almost up, and then we're gonna close the raffle entries. I'm gonna give everyone about a good minute left, and then we're gonna close the raffle entries. We're gonna be able to go in. Dragon, do you have any final words that you like to say?
No.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have somebody out in the crowd ask a question while I'm closing up the raffle. That way we can answer it. Is anybody on live stream want to ask the king, the great? That's right, Joey. Any questions that you want to know? Just post it in the chat. We'll be able to answer that right away. Let me see how many people I got so far. 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 people so far. 17 people.
Because it wasn't a 3v1. It was a 100v1. I said this earlier.
They're really, they're saying, really having trouble reading their Gerard.
Joey, we are already in Olympus. Did you miss the memo?
Okay. I am gonna close the raffle now. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna close my eyes. The number is being generated. The way how it's gonna pick, there is 17 people. Everyone has an assigned a number. The people who actually chose first will be in order all the way to the bottom. So, alright! The winner of the 1,000 gold, it's actually generated as number 4, and that is you, Bomberman, Joey, Dad 4717. It's actually Jigsaw. Jigsaw, congratulations! You won the 1,000 gold. You won the 1,000 gold. Jigsaw, and I know he's already on RODW. But yes, the random number, what I did was, here was the numbers for everybody. It was UW Bomberman was 1, Joey was 2, Dad is 3, Jigsaw is 4, Fruit Hopper was 5, Snow Angel was 6, Vanish was 7, Maximum Drop was 8, Kitty Cat was number 9, Mash is number 10, Chili is number 11, OK23 is number 12, Black Man Loves Chicken 1175, he was number 13, and then Optimus was number 14, Dud number 16, Sin Chaos was number Sin Chaos is number 16, and Zulu is Zuli 126 number 17. But good job, Jig. You won. Say it again.
Tell a princess, hey.
Well, Princess Hey, who's the princess?
He knows.
Okay. Jigsaw, you won the 1,000 gold. I am going to be sending everybody their gold right now in Discord. But first thing, before I do that, let me make sure. Jig, you won the 1,000 gold. Congrats, man. Congrats. You deserve it. Boom. And by the way, everybody who has joined on here will receive 200 gold. I have all your names on here. So, man, what an awesome day. What an awesome day. Thank you so much, Dragon, for joining us. Thank you all, folks, for joining us. It's been really great. I am now going to be sending you guys your 200 gold, and we'll make sure that everybody gets their 200 gold. Again, my Discord name is on here, just in case if you do not receive it, please message me. I will make sure you guys receive your gold. It's important that everyone receives it. I'm going to keep going down from the list. That is it for today's stream. Dragon, any last words before we get off?
Thank you for having me on here. It was fun.
Well, thank you for joining us. It's been a great time. I really love our conversations. You know, you've been a big help to Yurik as well. You know, everybody who's given me advice and everything like that. It really is a wonderful setting. All right, everybody, have a good night. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to join on tomorrow. We'll be giving out more gold and another 1,000 raffle. And what we're gonna gonna do is whoever won today won't be able to win tomorrow for the 1,000 gold, but you'll still be able to get your 200 gold. I want to make sure it's fair for everybody. And thank you, Dragon, for coming. Thank you, everybody else, for coming. I hope everybody is excited for tomorrow. And let's say goodbye. Dragon, say goodbye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.